I rise today to support H.R. 1383 as amended, the Restoring GI Bill Fairness Act of 2011. This bill would temporarily increase the post-9/11 GI Bill program's national cap on tuition and fees paid by the Department of Veterans Affairs on behalf of certain veterans pursuing programs of education at non-public institutions of higher learning from $17,500 to $27,000. The original post-9/11 GI Bill that became effective on August 1st of 2009 required VA to pay 100% of the tuition and fee charges up to a maximum cap that is based on a state's most expensive in-state undergraduate tuition and fee charges at a public institution of higher learning on behalf of a veteran with at least 36 cumulative months of active duty since September 11th of 2001. Veterans with fewer months of service since that day of infamy would get a proportionally smaller amount. The maximum payment would apply to veterans attending both public and private degree-granting institutions of higher learning. As a result of basing tuition and fee payments on the in-state undergraduate rate, VA made tuition and fee payments well in excess of $20,000 annually on behalf of veterans attending private institutions in states with high tuition and fee charges at state schools. In addition to tuition and fee payments, the new GI Bill provides a monthly living stipend. The stipend is the same amount paid to an E5, generally the pay grade of a sergeant or petty officer second class, at the with dependents rate in the zip code of the school the veteran is attending. For example, a veteran attending the University of Maryland in College Park receives $1,881 per month for the 2010-2011 school year. The post-9/11 Veterans Educational Assistance Improvements Act of 2010, which was passed on December 16th of last year, made several changes to the post-9/11 GI Bill. Those changes included a national cap of $17,500 on tuition and fee payments for veterans attending non-public institutions, effective the 1st of August of 2011. The $4.1 billion pay-as-you-go cost of providing those changes was met by reducing education benefits in some areas. For example, a $17,500 cap on tuition and fees paid on behalf of veterans attending private schools was instituted to help pay for expanded eligibility for other veterans. Although the cap of $17,500 a year will be a potential increase in payments for veterans in most states, some veterans attending public, non-public schools in 7 states, New York, Texas, Arizona, Michigan, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and South Carolina will see their tuition and fees payments reduced by thousands of dollars. And reducing tuition and fee payments could force veterans in these states to find non-GI Bill resources such as loans, grants, or employment income to pay tuitions and fees. To counter the incoming reduction, H.R. 1383 as amended would temporarily increase the cap on tuition and fees from $17,500 up to $27,000 for 3 years beginning the 1st of August of 2011. This increase would apply only to veterans who are enrolled in non-public institutions of higher learning before April 1st of 2011. I believe it's only fair that we grandfather in these veterans. To meet statutory pay-as-you-go offset requirements, the manager's amendment to H.R. 1383 would extend existing loan fee requirements associated with the subsequent use of a VA loan guarantee for 1 year at a slightly higher rate than would otherwise apply. Although not perfect, I believe this offset is dwarfed by the $4.1 billion in offsets from the Veterans Education benefits passed by the House last December, with only 3 members voting in opposition. I would also note that the veterans community has previously supported offsets that are similar to this, used to improve veterans benefits, as in being done in H.R. 1383. Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, this bill is supported by the Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America, the Military Officers of America Association, Veterans of Foreign Wars, Student Veterans of America, AMVETS, and the Reserve Officers of Association, and I ask unanimous consent that these letters be included in the record.
Without objection.
I believe the alternative seen in the manager's amendment meets the concerns expressed by members desiring as minimal an impact as possible on our veterans, and I encourage all members to support H.R. 1383 as amended, and I reserve the balance of